Blooming Prairie Sports Talk. John Worke, the girls basketball coach for the Blooming Prairie Awesome Blossoms, who have been busy. Had another one of those double headers last Saturday, this time on the road. Big matchup with Goodhue early in the week, and then a game hosting Waterville last night. Double header on someone else's floor. How did that turn out, and a little less work for you last Saturday, John?
Yeah, it was a great day, actually. I think I mentioned last week, it was a Hoops for Hunger day where, everybody's bringing a canned good or whatever, and they were kind of recognizing, the hunger situation, and the local food shelf was benefiting from that. So it was a neat day. As far as the basketball, it was, they were a good team. I think they had a couple losses coming in. At halftime, it was 20 to 16. We were only up by 4 points, and in the second half, we outscored them 32 to 15. So the final score was 52 to 31. Individual scoring, we had Taylor Hagan at 19, Madison Worke 14, Casey Globe 13. So lately, those have been the three kids. Casey really had a nice game. She's a sophomore guard that handles the ball for us and plays up front, and she got a number of transition opportunities and did a good job. So it was nice to see her breakout was a nice 13 points that game.
Then a subsection team, Goodhue, comes in on Tuesday night, a thriller. The Wildcats end up getting it by 2. What was the story of the game?
The story of the game, I think, was just shooting. It was a 38 to 40 final. At halftime, it was 16 to 16. Pretty low scoring. Two good defenses kind of going at it. Taylor ended up with 12 points, and Madison and Casey each at 9. But a couple stats that kind of stick out. We had way more 2-point field goals than them. We ended up with 14 twos, and I think they had like 6 or 7. But threes, we only had 1, and they had 5. And then from the free throw line, we were 7 for 16, and they were 13 for 17. So a couple areas that they ended up on top, and obviously ended up winning the game.
You wouldn't mind seeing them again? That could happen in subsections?
Right. Always a little, they went to state last year, and I know they lost some kids, but, they're just a good, solid, fundamentally well-coached team, and they're not going to give you a lot of easy baskets, and, they're not going to turn the ball over very often, and that kind of thing. So, yeah, only, 2-point loss, obviously, it's going either way, come tournament time.
How'd things turn out against Waterville last night?
Yeah, then we ended the week against Waterville back in the conference, and that too was 27-19 at half. We had an 8-point lead, and it just kind of stayed there. We ended up winning 47 to 40. A lot of kids got involved. We had different situations going on, so a lot of kids played in the first half, and we had Madison and Taylor each had 12. But then Lauren Markowski had 5, Casey Grolt had 5, Chris Easton had 5. So a lot of kids got in the scoring column. A lot of the kids did some nice things. Like I said, it's back to the conference. It was our 8th win in the conference, so we're 8-0 now. Our next 4 games are conference games to finish out the conference. We go to Medford on Tuesday and go to Wells and play USC on Friday. And then the first week of February, we have BA at home, which will be Parents' Night, and then end the conference schedule with Maple River on that Friday. And then we get into some non-conference games at the end of the month. We have Hayfield, Lyle Pacelli, and Grand Meadow, and then it's tournament time. So we're already looking at tournaments, and hopefully we'll continue playing well.
All right. It'll be a Cat Country broadcast from Wells, by the way, on Friday night that people can listen along if they can't be there to see it in person, as the Blooming Prairie girls play there next Friday night. And as you mentioned, a game at Medford on Tuesday. John, good luck with those games upcoming.
You bet, Roy. Thank you.
All right. Blooming Prairie girls basketball on the KRFO